Chosen ones, what I'm about to share with you may surprise you, perhaps even shock you. If you're watching this video right now, know this: it's no coincidence. God has led you here for a reason, because something extraordinary is about to unfold in your life. A love is coming into your world that will change everything. Yes, you heard me correctly. The kind of love you've been yearning for, the love you've prayed for, is no longer just a distant hope. It's moving into your reality in ways you could never have imagined. This isn't just an emotional connection, it's divine, transformative love that will elevate every aspect of your life. As a chosen one, you're about to experience a kind of love that will shift the very essence of who you are. Things are going to fall into place in ways that will leave you speechless, and your heart will be overwhelmed by the goodness that's about to unfold. But to fully embrace this transformation, it's essential that you understand how this love works. You need to align with its powerful energy so you can step into this new chapter and welcome the blessings it brings. Before we dive deeper into this life-changing message, take a moment to do 3 things. 1. Hit that like button. 2. Subscribe to our channel to help us reach 5,000 subscribers. 3. Leave a comment with 99. Doing this will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this message. And remember, if you're truly a chosen one, you'll watch this video all the way through, because deep down, your spirit knows that this message is for you. If you're not ready to receive this truth, you might not make it to the end. But for those who do, your life and heart will never be the same. Now, let's get into it. A love that will change everything is on its way to you. For the chosen ones, the struggle in relationships often starts with an internal battle. The very qualities that set you apart, high standards, ambition, and a deep spiritual mission, can sometimes create walls that keep others at arm's length. People admire your strength, but the intensity of your purpose can be overwhelming to those around you. Your inner drive can make it difficult to find someone who can match your energy without feeling threatened or inadequate. In addition, chosen ones often face immense expectation. These aren't just expectations from others, they come from within. The need to stay true to your mission can sometimes push love and connection to the back burner. Your purpose becomes so consuming that it feels like there's little room for anything else. This can lead to frustration, loneliness, and a feeling that love has become more of an afterthought than a priority. But here's the truth you must understand: while love might not always come easily, it is still possible. The key is in finding a partner who respects and aligns with your mission, someone who doesn't just accept your uniqueness but celebrates it. When you meet this person, love transforms into a powerful partnership that supports and uplifts both your spiritual path and your shared future. Both of your highest aspirations and high standards are often a double-edged sword for the chosen one. On one hand, they reflect your deep sense of self-worth. The high bar you set for yourself is a testament to your commitment to personal growth and spiritual excellence. You know your value and are unwilling to settle for anything less. This is admirable. It protects your heart from shallow connections and helps you remain true to your higher purpose. However, these high standards can also serve as a barrier to love. You may find yourself constantly searching for someone who checks all your boxes, someone who shares your passion, intellect, and vision for the future. But here's the reality: no one is perfect. By setting the bar too high, you might inadvertently push away someone who, though imperfect, could still offer the kind of love and companionship you truly need. The key to overcoming this challenge is learning to embrace imperfection. While it's important to maintain your standard, it's equally essential to remain open to the nuances of love. Sometimes, the person who may not seem perfect on paper is exactly the partner you need. True love often grows through understanding, compromise, and mutual respect, not rigid expectation. For the chosen one, the pursuit of perfection often goes beyond a personal goal. It becomes an obsession. Whether it's in your career, your spiritual journey, or your personal growth, the desire to be perfect can dominate every aspect of your life. You might feel like there's always more to achieve, more to refine, more to prove. But this quest for perfection can be exhausting, especially when it comes to relationship. When you apply this perfectionist mindset to love, you may find yourself overanalyzing every interaction, doubting every word, and scrutinizing every moment. This makes it difficult to truly connect with your partner because you're too focused on whether everything is just right, instead of enjoying the authenticity of the connection. The constant pressure to be perfect can also create an emotional distance, making your partner feel like they're always falling short of your expectation. The key to navigating this tension is accepting that perfection doesn't exist in love. The beauty of relationships lies in their messiness, their unpredictability, and their capacity for growth. Embracing imperfections allows you to cultivate a love that is real, raw, and deeply transformative. As a chosen one, your purpose is your driving force, but it can also create a powerful tension in relationship. Your sense of purpose often means you are highly focused and determined, sometimes to the exclusion of everything else. You may devote yourself to a cause, a mission, or a vision that feels larger than life, but in doing so, you might inadvertently push your partner away. They may feel like they're competing for your attention with something far bigger than themselves. This singular focus can create a sense of emotional distance and leave your partner feeling neglected or unimportant. The key here is balancing your purpose with your relationship. A successful partnership requires the same devotion, attention, and nurturing that you give your mission. When you learn to share your heart and your journey, your love will grow stronger, and your partner will feel like an equal part of your extraordinary life. Misunderstandings often arise when your partner feels neglected or unimportant. They might wonder why they don't seem to matter as much as your purpose. The imbalance between your mission and your relationship can lead to feelings of frustration or isolation for both parties. To remedy this, it's crucial to find balance. While your purpose will always remain a central part of your life, love requires attention, patience, and understanding. By dedicating time to nurture the relationship, you create space for your partner to support your mission rather than feel overshadowed by it. Love needs the same commitment that you give to your spiritual path or career. It needs consistency, care, and communication. Finding this balance ensures that your purpose doesn't drive a wedge between you and your loved one, but instead brings you closer together. Chosen ones often attract individuals who drain them emotionally, whether intentionally or unintentionally. These relationships can leave you feeling exhausted, empty, and spiritually depleted. Whether it's a friend, family member, or romantic partner, emotional drainers can deplete your energy, leaving you with little left to give. This happens because chosen ones tend to give so much of themselves. Your love is unconditional, your compassion boundless. But this very capacity to love can sometimes be exploited by those who seek to take without giving in return. Emotional drainers often lack the self-awareness to recognize the toll they take, leaving you to carry their emotional burden. The key to protecting your energy is setting clear boundaries. You have every right to say no when someone's energy is draining you. Learning to prioritize your well-being is essential. Surrounding yourself with individuals who uplift and empower you will ensure that your energy remains intact, allowing you to continue living out your purpose without feeling depleted. There are times when people are drawn to you not because they genuinely care, but because they seek to exploit your kindness, energy, or resource. These individuals often disguise their motives under the guise of affection or friendship, but deep down, their intentions are far from pure. Recognizing toxic motives is crucial to preserving your emotional health and ensuring that you don't give more than you're receiving. Toxic relationships often begin subtly. You might feel the need to constantly accommodate others, sacrificing your own needs in the process. Over time, you might start to feel resentful but struggle to understand why. The truth is, these individuals feed off your energy without offering anything in return, leaving you feeling emotionally bankrupt. The solution lies in trusting yourself, trusting your intuition and your ability to recognize when something feels off. Stay grounded in your values and don't be afraid to walk away from relationships that drain you. True love isn't about giving until there's nothing left. It's about mutual support, respect, and growth. Independence is one of the most defining qualities of the chosen one. You are self-sufficient, capable of standing on your own 2 feet, and you value your autonomy above all else. But while independence is a gift, it can also create a barrier in relationship. Partners might feel that they're unable to connect with you on a deeper level because of your intense need for space or your tendency to prioritize your own needs. The challenge here is learning how to open up and allow others in without losing yourself. True partnership requires balance, where both individuals can maintain their independence while building a deep emotional connection. Recognize when your independence is hindering love, and embrace the vulnerability that comes with sharing your heart. A healthy relationship should allow both partners to thrive while supporting each other's personal growth. Your self-sufficiency can unintentionally create emotional distance in relationship. You may be keeping people at arm's length because you don't seem to need them. Your independence can communicate, even unintentionally, that you don't require anyone else, which can make others feel inadequate. The challenge here is not to abandon your independence, but to find a balance between being self-sufficient and emotionally available. The right partner will support your independence while providing the companionship, affection, and connection you crave. By opening yourself up to the possibility of shared vulnerability, you can create a relationship where both partners maintain their individuality, yet also grow together in love. While your independence is a defining part of who you are, emotional connection is equally vital for a thriving relationship. As a chosen one, you may find it difficult to rely on anyone else for emotional support. You might feel that asking for help is a sign of weakness, or that you should be able to handle everything on your own. But the truth is, love isn't about handling everything alone. It's about building a connection where both partners offer support during times of need. The tension between self-sufficiency and emotional connection often arises when one partner feels neglected while the other feels overburdened. Finding balance requires learning to open up, even when it feels uncomfortable. It's okay to need someone to lean on during tough times. Emotional intimacy isn't a weakness. It's the foundation of any lasting relationship. When you embrace vulnerability and allow yourself to be supported, you invite a deeper, more meaningful connection that nourishes both your spirit and your heart. As a chosen one, it's easy to feel the pressure to compromise your standards in relationship, especially when loneliness creeps in. The desire for connection can sometimes make you question whether your expectations are too high or if you're being too selective. This can lead to the temptation to settle for a relationship that doesn't truly align with your soul's desire, just to avoid being alone. However, compromising your standards can have serious consequences. When you lower your vibration to meet someone else's, you risk entering a relationship that doesn't truly align with who you are. Over time, this can leave you feeling unfulfilled, drained, and disconnected from your true self. It's crucial to remember that your standards are a reflection of your worth. By lowering them, you diminish your value and potentially attract relationships that are misaligned with your true essence. True love never requires you to lower your standard. It asks you to honor your worth and remain aligned with your higher self. The right partner will rise to meet you where you are, never asking you to settle for less than you deserve. Spiritual integrity is one of the most powerful qualities you can possess. It guides you to stay true to your values, your mission, and your higher calling, ensuring that every relationship you enter is rooted in mutual respect and alignment with your highest good. When you honor your spiritual integrity, you create a foundation for a love that is both authentic and transformative. One of the most important aspects of being a chosen one is staying true to your spiritual beliefs, your values, and your authentic self. When you do this, you create an invisible magnet that attracts those who resonate with your essence. By staying aligned with your spiritual path, the love you attract will be grounded in mutual respect, understanding, and authenticity. It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the world, especially when you feel pressured to conform to societal norms or expectation. But when you stay true to who you are, you send out an energy that speaks volume. Those who are aligned with your higher purpose will be drawn to you naturally. Love built on spiritual integrity doesn't require compromise. It requires mutual respect for each other's growth and truth. When you commit to walking your path with integrity, you create space for a love that uplifts, inspires, and nourishes. The right partner will be someone who supports your spiritual journey and encourages you to become the fullest version of yourself. The love of a chosen one is unlike any other. It is deep, unconditional, and powerful. When you love with every fiber of your being, without hesitation or reservation. This kind of love transcends surface-level affection. It is a love that heals, empowers, and transforms. However, the intensity of your love can sometimes be overwhelming. People may struggle to understand the depth of your feelings or the extent to which you are willing to give. This can lead to confusion or even fear in potential partners who may be unaccustomed to such an all-encompassing connection. Your love is a gift, but it also requires someone who can embrace its power without feeling overwhelmed by it. The key to navigating this intense love is finding someone who can reciprocate in kind. The right partner will not only appreciate the depth of your affection, but will also meet you at the same level of vulnerability and openness. Unconditional love is a powerful force, and when shared with the right person, it has the ability to change everything. For many chosen ones, giving love comes naturally, but receiving love can be much more challenging. You are so accustomed to offering unconditional love to others that you may feel uncomfortable or undeserving when the love is directed toward you. This is often rooted in a belief that you must always be the giver, never the receiver. However, love is meant to flow both ways. For a relationship to thrive, It must be built on reciprocity, where both partners give and receive in equal measure. Learning to receive love is an essential part of the healing process. It allows you to replenish your own energy and experience the joy of being cared for in return. When you allow yourself to receive love, you open yourself up to a deeper connection and emotional intimacy. It is not a sign of weakness to receive love. In fact, it is a powerful act of trust and vulnerability that strengthens the foundation of any relationship. Accepting love is a testament to your worth and an acknowledgement that you deserve to be cherished just as much as you cherish others. As a chosen one, you often carry a burden of uniqueness, exceptional qualities, talents, and abilities that set you apart from others. While these gifts are something to be proud of, they can also create a sense of isolation. People may feel intimidated or even threatened by your uniqueness, making it difficult to form deep, meaningful connection. It's not always easy to find people who truly understand or appreciate your gift. Many may admire your strength, intelligence, or spiritual depth, but they may also feel insecure or inadequate in comparison. This dynamic can lead to feelings of loneliness, as it seems like no one can truly meet you at your level. However, your uniqueness is not something to hide or downplay. It is a powerful part of who you are and what makes you special. When you find someone who truly sees you, someone who embraces your exceptional qualities rather than feeling threatened by them, you will experience a love that is rich, deep, and transformative. At the heart of every chosen one's journey is the quest for the right kind of love. The kind of love that will not only support you, but will also transform your life in ways you never imagined. The right partner is not someone who completes you. They are someone who complements you, who challenges you, and who encourages you to grow. When you find the right person, everything shifts. Your purpose becomes clearer, your passion more intense, and your soul more aligned with the universe. Love becomes a catalyst for transformation, driving you toward your highest potential and creating a partnership that feels divinely guided and deeply fulfilling. The right love isn't about finding perfection. It's about finding someone who accepts you at your most authentic, who values your spiritual journey, and who is willing to grow alongside you. This love is not just a relationship, it is the foundation upon which everything else in your life is built, and it will change everything. For the chosen ones, past wounds can often feel like chains that bind you, preventing you from fully embracing the love you deserve. Whether it's childhood trauma, previous relationships, or emotional scars, these experiences can create deep fears and hesitations around love. The weight of your past might cause you to question your worthiness or leave you feeling untrusting of others. These unresolved wounds can build walls that make it difficult to form the deep connections you long for. Healing these wounds is not an easy journey, but it is necessary if you want to create space for the love you deserve. As a chosen one, your emotional scars may feel like a constant reminder of what you've been through, but true healing comes when you accept your past as a part of your story and recognize that your experiences have shaped you into the person you are today. Only then can you release the grip that your wounds have on your heart and make room for the transformative love that is waiting for you. For the kind of love that transforms, it requires a willingness to confront your past, acknowledge the pain, and begin the process of emotional recovery. This process may involve therapy, self-reflection, or simply giving yourself time and patience as you heal. It's important to understand that your past does not define you, nor does it have to determine your future relationship. Healing is a powerful reclamation of your power. Once you release the emotional baggage of your past, you make room for love that is not tainted by old fears or limiting beliefs. True love thrives in an environment where you are no longer weighed down by the ghosts of yesterday, but instead are open to new, more authentic experience. This liberation allows you to give and receive love in a way that is full, free, and unburdened. As you heal, you begin to see yourself in a new light. You realize that you are worthy of love that respects your spirit and aligns with your purpose. This shift will draw the right people into your life, those who honor your past, but love you for who you are today. It's this kind of love that has the power to change everything. The relationships you form often serve as mirrors, reflecting the state of your inner world. If you are filled with self-doubt or fear, you might attract partners who mirror those feelings, leading to toxic or unbalanced dynamics. On the other hand, when you are at peace with yourself and aligned with your highest truth, you are more likely to attract a partner who reflects that sense of inner harmony and strength. The energy you project into the world directly influences the kind of relationships you draw to you. This mirror effect goes beyond just attracting the right person. It also highlights the aspects of yourself that may need attention in order to create healthier relationships. For example, If you continually attract people who are emotionally unavailable, it might be worth exploring whether you are also avoiding emotional intimacy or not fully allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Your relationships, whether positive or negative, serve as feedback for areas of your life that require growth. The good news is that by changing your inner dialogue and focusing on your self-worth, you can shift the energy you send out into the world. As you work on healing past wounds, embracing self-love, and nurturing your spiritual growth, the relationships you attract will mirror these positive changes. This mirror effect is a powerful tool for transformation. It teaches you that everything begins within. When you recognize the connection between your inner world and your relationship, you gain a profound sense of control over your love life. By nurturing your emotional health, you can transform your relationships from mere reflections of your fears into authentic partnerships based on mutual respect, love, and growth. Love isn't just about companionship. It's about building a sacred partnership that aligns with a shared purpose. When two people come together with a mutual sense of mission, their love becomes a powerful force that drives both of them toward greater height. It's not just about being in love. It's about working together to manifest something meaningful in the world. This kind of love requires deep alignment between both individuals. It's not enough to just have chemistry or shared interests. The relationship must also be rooted in shared values, vision, and purpose. Whether your shared mission is spiritual, professional, or personal, a partnership based on a common goal has the power to elevate both people in ways they could never achieve alone. The beauty of a sacred partnership is that it allows each person to fully express their authentic self while working towards something greater. It creates a space where both individuals can evolve and grow together, supporting each other through challenges and triumph. In this context, love becomes a tool for personal transformation and collective growth. When you find a partner with whom you share a deep sense of purpose, you experience a love that is not only fulfilling on a personal level but also enriching on a spiritual level. This sacred partnership becomes a force for change, not just in your lives, but in the world around you. As a chosen one, it's easy to want to control every aspect of your life, especially in relationship. You might have a clear idea of what your ideal partner looks like or how you think your love life should unfold. But love doesn't always follow a predictable path. In fact, some of the most profound and transformative experiences come from surrendering to the unknown. Surrendering to love means letting go of rigid expectations and opening yourself to the possibility of something unexpected and extraordinary. It's about trusting that the universe has a plan for you, even if you can't always see it. Sometimes, the love you need isn't the one you thought you wanted, but it's the one that will push you to grow, evolve, and discover parts of yourself you didn't even know existed. When you allow yourself to surrender to love, you release the need for control and embrace the beauty of uncertainty. This doesn't mean being passive or complacent. It means trusting that love will unfold in its own time and way. Through this trust, you invite a kind of love that brings you joy, freedom, and deep fulfillment. The joy that comes from surrendering to love is unlike any other. It's a joy that arises from the willingness to let go of fear and control, and to embrace the mystery of what's yet to come. When you surrender to love, it becomes a force of liberation, filling your life with unexpected blessings and a sense of divine harmony. Insecurities are a natural part of being human, and for the chosen ones, these fears can often feel amplified by the weight of your unique path. You may fear that you're too different, too intense, or simply too much for someone to handle. These fears can create deep walls around your heart, making it difficult to allow love in. But love, when approached with trust and vulnerability, has the power to heal even the deepest insecurity. Love doesn't ask you to be perfect, it asks you to be authentic. When you find someone who truly sees you, someone who accepts your flaws, celebrates your strengths, and loves you unconditionally, love has the power to dissolve the insecurities that once held you back. In this space of love, you are free to be yourself without the fear of judgment or rejection. The healing power of love lies in its ability to offer acceptance and reassurance. When you're with someone who genuinely loves you, you begin to see yourself in a new light. Your perceived flaws no longer define you. Instead, they become part of your story, pieces of the puzzle that make you uniquely you. As you open yourself to love, you will notice a profound shift within. The fear that once held you captive begins to fade, replaced by a sense of freedom and self-empowerment. Love, when given and received openly, becomes the antidote to insecurity, unlocking the fullness of who you are. There's an undeniable truth about love. It arrives when the time is right. For many chosen ones, this can be one of the hardest lessons to learn. You may feel like you're ready for love, eager to share your heart, yet it seems elusive. You may struggle with impatience or doubt, wondering why the right person hasn't appeared in your life yet. But divine timing is a crucial part of the journey. Love can't be forced or rushed. It comes when both you and your future partner are aligned, when you're both ready to offer the kind of love that transcends surface-level affection. Until that moment arrives, it's important to trust the timing of your life and the universe. Every experience, every challenge, and every relationship along the way is preparing you for the love that is meant for you. Trusting in divine timing means letting go of the need to control when or how love enters your life. It requires patience, faith, and the understanding that love will come when you are truly ready, not just in the way you expect, but in the way you need. When the right person finally arrives, you will understand why everything happened the way it did. Love that arrives in divine timing is always the most profound because it aligns perfectly with your journey and your soul's deepest desire. Trust the process. It's always worth the wait. Unfolding exactly as it should, heartbreak is one of the most painful experiences anyone can go through. For the chosen one, it can feel especially difficult to open your heart after having been hurt in the past. The emotional scars from previous relationships can create walls that prevent you from embracing new love, leaving you with doubts, fears, and hesitation. However, the courage to love again is one of the most powerful steps in reclaiming your heart. Each heartbreak carries with it valuable lessons about yourself and what you need in a relationship. While it's painful to revisit those emotions, doing so helps you heal and evolve into a stronger, more self-aware version of yourself. The key is to see past heartbreak not as a failure, but as a stepping stone toward greater wisdom and emotional maturity. To love again, you must first forgive yourself and your past partner. Forgiveness frees your heart from the weight of resentment, allowing you to open yourself up to new possibilities. Love cannot thrive in an environment of bitterness or fear. It requires openness and vulnerability. When you gather the courage to love again, you invite new experiences into your life, experiences that can bring you closer to the love that will truly transform you. Every step toward healing and opening your heart is a victory. You are no longer defined by past pain, but by the strength and resilience that allow you to embrace love once more. Before you can fully give love to another, you must first learn to love yourself. Self-love is not selfish, it is essential. As a chosen one, you might spend much of your time focusing on the needs of others, whether it's helping people grow, supporting your community, or fulfilling your spiritual mission. However, without nurturing yourself, you risk burnout and emotional depletion, leaving little to offer in return. Self-love means treating yourself with kindness, respect, and compassion. It means prioritizing your emotional health and making space for rest, reflection, and self-care. When you love yourself, you send out a vibration of worthiness that attracts the same kind of love from others. When you practice self-love, you also learn to set healthy boundaries. You recognize what you need to feel nourished emotionally, fulfilled, and spiritually aligned. This practice makes you more attuned to what you want in a partner and helps you attract someone who respects your needs. By nurturing your own heart and soul, you create a foundation for love that is not based on need or dependency, but on mutual respect and admiration. Self-love opens the door for a relationship that is balanced, fulfilling, and rooted in both self-awareness and deep connection.